Hi everyone, just waiting to go in and see one of my clients, and I thought I would just put a little video out there because I'm getting a lot of questions come to me at the moment about fixed rates and whether you should fix your interest rates right now. I don't have a definitive answer because everybody's circumstances are different. However, there's a couple of things that I can give you some pointers on to help you out. So number one, you are limited to how much you can actually overpay into your home loan during the fixed rate period. So for example, it might be $10,000 a year extra you can pay in, and then there's no redraw. So you can't get that money back during the fixed rate period. Number two, the bank actually buys a tranche of money at the outset, knowing that they're going to get a certain amount of return on that money with a fixed rate. So if you were to pay that loan out early, there may be fixed rate penalties that you have to pay when you pay the loan out. So just be aware of that. If you're going to do anything, if you're going to fix it in for 2 years or 3 years or 5 years, just be sure that you're not going to need to pay that loan out for that time, because the penalties could run into the thousands. Number three, offset accounts, generally speaking, don't really have much benefit against a fixed rate. So that's where you might want to think about maybe having, if you're going to have some savings that you're going to put into an offset account, it might be worth having, doing a split, maybe doing part fixed and part variable, so the offset account can be against the variable amount. The other thing is number four, the last thing is that if you want to fix your interest rate, be aware that that you don't get the fixed rate at the point of application, you get the fixed rate at the point of settlement. So if interest rates change during the application process, you'll get whatever the interest rate is when it settles. So there is something called a rate lock fee. A rate lock fee, generally speaking, would be either $700 or it might be 0.15%. So it depends on the lender, or 0.15% of the loan amount. So keep that in mind. It might be worth paying. If you pay that fee, it means that you get the rate at the point of application for a period of 90 days, and then after 90 days, then whatever the interest rate is at the time of settlement. Generally speaking, your loan will settle during the 90 days anyway. That's all. I hope this is a help to you. If you're thinking about fixing your interest rate, please get in touch, give me a call, let's have a chat.